Are you gonna do an intro for the YouTube video?
Do I need to do an intro?
I mean, you can. It'd help, I think. It sounds like, "What up, YouTube? Today on Easter, we're going to rank nut. Here we go. I have a guest here, Sunflower."
Hello, YouTube. Are you the host now? I take that what you said. I'm gonna just take that.
Oh, that's boo. You gotta make your own.
Oh, fuck.
How are you blanking on this? Just be like, "Hey, YouTube, today we're doing this and that, and you're gonna watch."
Oh, I don't know. I feel like so on the spot. You know what it feels like? Like when I have to do a presentation in front of the class.
Oh my god!
Welcome to my video.
Oh my god, she's breaking down in
Okay.
live.
Hi everybody here in the Sunflower Fields. We're gonna be ranking some nut today.
We're gonna be nutting all over you today.
I don't know if we're allowed to say.
Are we not allowed to say that we're gonna nut? Are you guys seeing the beautiful tier list that I have here?
I do indeed see the nut arrangement.
Nut arrangement?
Don't you dare laugh at that. That is like the lowest effort stuff I just threw out there. And I am ashamed of myself. And you should be ashamed of me.
Everyone who's here is automatically giving consent to get nut on.
Uh-huh.
Nothing else, just getting nut on. Do you guys want to say who you are and why you're here?
Nah, I'm good.
What?
I mean, I'm here because I was asked to be here. Because I had a lot of grievances with the first nut tier list, so I figured I needed to be a part of this one. To, like, make sure it, like, steers straight, you know?
That's fair.
A lot of wrong opinions on the last one.
How about if we steer gay, though?
You wanna talk that shit on this holy Easter day?
Okay, our tiers are... The top one is the best.
Uh-huh.
Then we have awesome. Then we have kinda good. Then we have meh. Then we have bad. Then I'm gonna kill myself. I don't know what this is. First nut. Almond. Just almond by itself.
I would say awesome. Typically when people think of nuts, I would say almond is like one of the first things they think of. It is a staple in the nut community.
I've said before that I really like almonds with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I would put it in awesome as well. Like, they're very versatile and they got good flavor. They're high in protein and fat, healthy fats.
Next one, belonging to almonds, is candied almonds.
I would say candied almonds are kinda good. Almonds are really good by themselves. I don't really know if you need to add sugar to them to make them alright, or else caramelize them in some other substance. I just think like the simplicity of the almond kind of clashes with the extra sweetness that a candied almond would give.
It's fine between like low, awesome, high, kind of good. Just because like I honestly, whenever I look for a candy nut, I'm not really looking for an almond. I do really enjoy them when they're honey roasted, but like it's not my go-to. They're fine.
I'd say high, kind of good.
Next up is almond butter.
Yeah, some guy was jealous of peanut butter and thought, "Hey, I know, I'll just do this, but I'll make it awful."
You don't like almond butter?
Peanut butter's better. Why compare? I remember some people like try. I remember when I was younger, people would force almond butter on me. No, it's healthier than peanut butter. Like, really?
I mean,
Okay,
it's the
sure.
same thing, but...
Same thing. How dare you?
No, I mean in like health-wise, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I'm sure there's no real like health difference. It's just I would go there expecting peanut butter, and then I would get almond butter, and then my day would just be ruined as a little 6-year-old.
I mean, just because you have trauma, does that make it really a bad butter?
Really? You're gonna make fun of my trauma on Trans Awareness Day?
Oh boy.
So kinda good, but we can't put stuff in front of it.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, we're just sitting in a circle, like doing nothing.
Next up, almond cakes.
I do like a nice almond cake. Just something about a nice thinly sliced and baked almond on top of a nice spongy cake. It's really pleasing. I'd like to have that on like a cold Saturday morning while watching the snow fall.
You know, not on the cake.
There's only so many times I can regret doing this, Flower. But
Adds a nice bit of crunch to it. Adds a good change in flavor, in my opinion.
I think almond cake is just one of those desserts where the weather is really important. So I'd say like it's mid kind of good.
Yeah, mid kind of good. Yeah.
Okay, next one. Marzipan? I kind of forgot that it existed because I never eat it. I personally would put this in I'ma Kill Myself.
I mean, I would say Marzipan is a pretty decent character on the Homestar Runner series. And I don't know if they really like used her to her full potential. She's been in a few good tunes, I'd say. Like I'd say the date night tune was pretty funny, but aside from that, I'd put Marzipan in meh.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I have no idea.
Those who know will know.
It's on every Swedish princess cake. I hated it when I was a kid, but now it's okay.
I don't remember eating it recently, but as far as I remember, it was alright. I don't know. I'd put it in, like, bad.
Okay, I think it's gotta be in bad. If I want to kill myself, and Broadcap says it's kind of meh, and then I think we need a same bad for it. Next up is macarons. I personally like macarons a lot. I cannot eat a lot of them because they're very, very sweet.
I really like them. They are so unhealthy for you, and goddamn, they are so difficult to make.
Yes.
Oh my god, they are difficult to make.
I think there's an appreciation every time I see a macaron, because I'm like, yes, good job. I couldn't do this. It's art. It's art.
Yeah, it's more art than food, honestly. Like, in a friggin' zombie apocalypse, are you really gonna be that one asshole that's like, I'm gonna bake us all macaroons? Like, shut up, you're wasting all the food.
I wouldn't bake anything. I probably wouldn't bake a brownie in an apocalypse, but brownies are easy to do.
The last macaroon I ever had was so beautiful. It was like this, like, it was just a simple macaroon, but the sides were, like, decorated with, like, shredded candy cane. It was so good.
It's so hard to make them, and if you eat them, you kind of destroy art. But then again, isn't it like a cool thing that something is like art?
I think we're waxing poetic about a dessert a little bit much, so I'm gonna say low awesome.
I'm gonna say mid awesome.
Next up, we have just simple meringue.
I think I've had a few of those before. They're like really light and airy, not really that satisfying at all. I think they're kind of made for like those noble men and women who have like these weak baby bird stomachs that can't take heavy desserts because of all the incest that goes through their family. I'd honestly kind of put them in like mid-bad.
They're nice if you don't want to have like something heavy to eat. Like if you want to just munch on something while you drink your coffee, you don't have to have like a whole cookie which is like heavy in your stomach.
Why do you have to finish the cookie? Just like have however much of the cookie you want, then wrap it up and save it for later.
That's so fucked up. How do you not finish a cookie? I cannot just not finish a cookie.
Then finish the cookie. What's the issue?
But it's too much.
If it's too much, then have half of it and have the other half later.
No, that's so fucked up. Why do you separate the cookie?
Oh, there are some gigantic fucking cookies out there. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, like those friggin' like pizza cookies. Have you ever had one of those before?
No fucking way. You're not eating all that at once.
Isn't technically a pizza a cookie?
I am so upset with you right now. You have like no idea. But yeah, to wind that back around, I'd say macaroons are kind of like a mid to low meh.
We had macaroons. This is meringue.
Meringue, macaroons, whatever.
Next up is almond milk.
If you don't put that in I'ma Krill myself, then I am leaving right now. Almond milk is disgusting.
Milk in my fridge right now, and Ebba cannot eat dairy either. So.
Then, okay, so that has to be my problem. So because somebody can't drink milk, they have to create this horrible eldritch abomination to plague the earth? Okay, that's cool.
So good.
Oh, it's so good. It is. Yes, it's gross. It's just like water with almond shavings on it. It tastes like somebody is in the next room shouting almond milk at me.
Hey, hang on. No, you should not have any solid anything. Even just like flakes of almond in almond milk. What the fuck did you drink?
Yeah, it should look just like milk. I feel like you've had like one bad almond milk and now you've...
It's possible. I'm not denying that possibility.
Have you maybe tried like another brand?
How many brands of almond milk are there?
A lot.
Quite a few, actually.
He knows one guy in the back of his supermarket who sells them from his like little trailer, and he's like, oh yes, this must be the only almond milk in the world.
him having a trench coat and a pit bull is irrelevant to the fact.
I think it's very hit or miss. Like, some brands are good in the way that they taste, but yeah, you can't treat it like milk. A good one I would definitely put in kind of good, but like a bad one is straight in I'm gonna kill myself. Like I crow myself. So it's just like I don't know. Mid-meh maybe?
Okay, I'm fine if we put it in there. Next up we have almond oil. I personally know it only as for massages.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever eaten almond oil before.
Nope.
Or at least not knowingly. Maybe I've had like a pastry with almond oil in it, like by some hippie or something, and I've eaten it, but I don't know about like, I don't know if I've actually eaten almond oil.
I'm worried about where you get your food.
I'm thinking maybe almond oil should go into the I don't know what this is category.
Another one, Brazil nuts.
I didn't know they were called that. I've had them before. I just don't like them.
They
I don't know.
taste great. When you bite into like a rice cracker, like how it's so much like nothing that it takes away the taste of other things. But like imagine that like times 5 to the point where it like starts pulling taste out of like when you sit there and you like you're tasting your mouth, like you can still like feel it and there's like something that goes away and it doesn't make any fucking sense. You're just left with nothing.
Are you guys getting high on Brazil nuts? Okay, apparently I'm gonna kill myself. Next up, cashew.
Kind of boring, honestly.
If Satan was here right now, he would be angry at you because he thinks cashews are the best.
Oh, yeah, cashews are just kind of eh. I'd put it on the low meh, honestly.
I would at least put it in kind of good, but they're like my favorite, so like I don't know. I'm definitely probably biased.
You know what? I'll say let's do low kind of good because I'd still eat them. They don't offend me.
See, but I don't
you know.
like them, so it would pull it back down again.
How about we put it in the high meh then, just to like kind of meet everybody in the middle?
Sure.
In front of meringues?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Hazelnut.
I do think hazelnut on its own can be pretty alright.
I think it's okay, but completely on their own, I don't like them as much.
That's fair.
Like that,
Yeah.
definitely not as much as almonds. Like I can snack on almonds like that, but hazelnuts, I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, I think like if I had hazelnuts with me, instead of just shoving them in my mouth like some sort of gorilla, I think I'd just like make a hot chocolate and then just like shave them over the hot chocolate to give it that little.
I personally would just say meh, but
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking like a low kind of good, but I think a high meh would be more appropriate, honestly.
next up is just a simple hazelnut cake.
I don't know if I've had a hazelnut cake before, but the concept sounds really appealing.
No, I think it's good. It's just like I said, it depends because like I think when you add the chocolate, it's so much better in the taste when it's just straight vanilla. To be honest, so like
I'd say the concept sounds like a low kind of good to me.
yeah.
The next one is Nutella.
If I could fill a swimming pool with anything and swim it around like Scrooge McDuck, it would be Nutella. I would be a dirty little Nutella boy, and they would be my battle armor. They would clothe me nakedly.
God. I like the taste of it. It's just because of how much sugar is in it, I actually get sick if I eat a decent amount of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I also get sick a lot of Nutella. I do like it for like the one time I eat it in like a few months. I'm kind of like torn between a low awesome and a high kind of good.
Yeah, that's about where I put it.
Yeah, I'd say a low awesome.
Next one. Hazelnut ice cream.
I think I've only ever had it once, but I definitely can't say I've been disappointed by it.
It's my second favorite type of ice cream. I think it's really good.
I'd honestly say either like really high kind of good or like really low awesome.
I would put it in front of Nutella personally.
Yeah, I would too.
Hazelnut butter.
Never had it. Move on.
I've also never had it. Isn't that just Nutella without the chocolate?
I don't know what this is.
Maybe.
Chestnuts.
I absolutely love chestnuts. They are so good just to have them like on a nice winter day. Oh, just raw?
Yeah.
I think I've tried eating a raw chestnut before, and I can't say I really liked it.
They're okay when they're raw. Definitely not my preference.
Put it in like very low bad or very high. I'm a crow myself.
Those are fritelli, which is a fried chestnut donut.
That sounds good.
That sounds pretty alright, actually.
Yeah.
I'd put it in front of cashews just as a concept.
These ones are now roasted
Roasted chestnuts. What a good thing to have on a nice cold winter. Just crack them open, roast them on a pan, add a little bit of salt, and it's beautiful.
I don't like them. Everyone's like, oh my god, they taste like potatoes. But I hate them.
Who in the fuck says they taste like potatoes? What?
We need these people gone from the earth.
Man, these people have a price to pay. Excuse me.
Yeah. That's proof of Hinduism. They've committed like some great sin in the past, so now they're born with people without taste.
Ugh.
In Germany? Hinduism?
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. What good ever came from Germany, right? Jeez.
Highways?
I'm pretty sure that doesn't outweigh the other stuff that I won't mention on this Easter morning. But enough about bashing an entire country. Roasted chestnuts are great. That's the point I'm trying to make. I would definitely say low awesome, honestly, because they are like, it is just a nice, simple thing. So I'd agree with mid kind of good.
A chestnut pie?
So in conclusion, I'd say walnut pie is a meh.
Chestnut!
Chestnut pie is a meh.
We should probably put this in, I don't know.
What's next on the itinerary?
Macadamia!
Kind of bland by themselves. I'd always like much enjoy macadamia like nuts and other baked goods.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fine on their own. Okay. I'm taking the bait. Next up, macadamia cookies.
High awesome, low best. They are fantastic as cookies.
They are like my favorite cookies, yeah. So.
I'm not agreeing with the best though. They're really, really good. This is just white chocolate fudge with macadamia nuts.
Never had it, but it sounds good.
I would try that in a fucking heartbeat, but I've never had it.
Low awesome.
I'd agree with low awesome, just as a concept.
Next one is gonna make me nervous. Coconut.
I really like coconut. I would definitely say it's in the high awesomes because you can do a lot with coconut, even by itself. You can eat it, you can drink its like liquid, you can like throw it at people and laugh at them. It's just a great nut.
But like, where awesome?
In front of almonds.
Next one is coconut ice cream. I like it. I like it.
I'd put it in kind of good. I'd definitely put it in low.
Yeah, you know what? I'll agree. I'd put it in low.
We have coconut milk.
I think coconut milk's pretty alright.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Is it high, mid, or low kind of good?
We put it in front of roasted chestnuts or behind roasted chestnuts?
Behind.
Yeah, I definitely put it behind.
Coconut oil.
I think I've had coconut oil in like French fries before, and it was pretty good.
I don't think I've ever eaten coconut oil.
It's a good substitute for cooking. Coconut oil is pretty healthy, but you do have to remember that it depends on what you want to fry, because it will have a lingering coconut taste.
That can be a benefit in some things.
Can be, but
Yeah.
sometimes it also cannot. Also, coconut oil is good for hair and skin.
I mean, I can safely say I've never put coconut oil any part of my body, so I can't really
Yeah.
comment to that.
Yeah, do you want
I
to
use
try?
a skin product, of course. That's nice.
Are you gonna rub me down in coconut oil?
Then you fall down, you can stand up.
Are we giving consent for that? Like
I said everyone who's in the stream is automatically giving consent to getting nutted on.
I want my lawyer.
So, how about a high meh?
Yeah, sure, just as good
I'll
a place
leave
as
it to
any.
you. Yeah, like that. All right, sure.
Yeah,
This coconut butter.
I can't say I've ever had it before. And it sounds to me like we're putting it in the I don't know what this is tier.
Now we have coconut water.
I like coconut water, especially if it's coconut water where you put some of like the coconut jelly inside of it. Oh, it's so good.
Ooh, those are good.
Yeah, those are really good.
I've tried it a bunch of times and I couldn't. I like everything else about coconut, but somehow the water is weird to me. But I do like how Andrew mentioned you can use it as a transfusion.
Yeah, next time I get like shot or stabbed, I can just go to the corner store, get some coconut water with the jelly in it, and then just like inject it into myself, and there you go. I'm good to go for like another week.
It's probably quicker than the ambulance anyway, so.
And less expensive.
Yeah!
I'm kidding. We got free healthcare over here.
Yeah, we do. Suck it, Andrew.
Yeah, lucky y'all.
Okay, coconut water.
I would definitely say mid kind of good. Because it is, even though I like it, it is definitely like an acquired taste.
Next up
Now,
is
what the hell is that? That
coconut
looks like-
curry.
Oh, actually, pretty okay.
Yeah.
Definitely good. I'd say put it in front of the candied almonds.
Peanuts.
Ah, the humble peanut. I would say put it in awesome, but I'm struggling if I want to put it in front or behind almonds.
I definitely wouldn't have it that high up. I don't like them on their own as much.
I'm gonna say this: wherever we put peanuts, I think it should be below almonds because there is a website I absolutely adore called onealmond.com, and it is just a website that is just a single picture back in like 2006 of Amir Blumenfeld holding a walnut.
All right.
So where do you want it?
Anywhere below almonds is fine.
Right behind it. I would put it right behind it.
What would you say is the perfect amount of almonds?
2.
Onealmond.com.
All right, next one is peanut brittle.
Ooh, love peanut brittle.
I do enjoy peanut brittle. I haven't had it in like maybe over a decade, but I do enjoy it. I'd say it's easy to screw up because I've had like peanut brittle that's like way too sweet before. So if you can make a good peanut brittle, it's really good. I would honestly put it below the white chocolate fudge in the awesome tier.
Is the brittle making the peanut better or worse?
I say better.
So
Personally.
wouldn't it be in front of the peanut then?
I don't even fucking remember where it is. There's peanuts on this thing.
Peanuts is right here, so if you say it's better as the brittle, wouldn't it be in front of the peanuts?
I would personally put it in front of Nutella. I'd enjoy that quite a bit more than Nutella.
Alright, what's next?
This is peanut butter.
The best.
yeah, the best.
Really? You'll put peanut
Really?
butter as the best?
Yeah.
It is a gigantic staple. It can be used across a lot of different foods. And also, ground up peanuts is used in a lot of different things than just as a food source, including fucking dynamite. So, like...
Yeah, I'm gonna tank your rating.
You are such a hater. You have no idea.
I don't like peanut butter that much. Funky also said he doesn't like peanut butter that much.
Flower, you make me so mad.
Don't say it like that. It's gonna make me all woozy.
It's because I put an Italian twang at it?
That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes.
Fucking hell. She's probably like no wonder she wanted to play Mario music, because he's a buff Italian. Can you believe the audacity of this girl putting friggin' peanut butter in High Awesome?
But I'm not a big fan of peanut butter. What do you want?
I don't know, maybe you reconsider.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like math, but I still show it the respect it deserves.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good thing to hear, because most people don't.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't like math, but like it's like math is like, hey, this is how it is. You like it or you shove off. And I'm like, I respect that. I respect you, math.
But math proves stuff. Peanut butter doesn't. That's just something you eat.
You can't survive off of math. You can survive off of peanut butter.
No, you can't.
Okay, if I put a math equation in front of you and I put a jar of peanut butter in front of you, are you honestly saying you'd eat the math equation and survive off of the sustenance of that?
It's paper, so yeah.
Paper. Look at this guy trying to defend his math over peanut butter.
I mean, isn't it kind of fucked up that you say, oh, in the fucking life or death situation, here, eat peanut butter. I would eat anything. I would eat the fucking Brazil nuts, but I don't like them.
What's next on the itinerary, Flower?
It's candied peanuts, or as Satan would put it, sugar peanuts.
Candy peanuts are nice. I enjoy
I
them.
love them.
I kind of want to put the candied in between almonds and macaroons.
Really?
Thoughts?
I'm cool with that.
Better than candied almonds?
Yep.
Excuse me. I said in between the almonds and the macaroons.
Yes,
Thank
but
you.
if we compromise and I would put it behind the candied almonds, I'm gonna put it in the middle of what we both said.
Fine.
That's how compromising works, doesn't it?
Fucking maybe.
Pistachios!
Super enjoyable. Absolutely
Best.
awesome.
I love
Like,
them as well.
They are remarkable. I don't even care that you have to like almost break your fingernails on some of them because like the
It's
crack
worth
is
it.
so small. They're like so worth it.
Yeah.
Put them in awesome. I would say.
Is not another the best?
You know what? Yeah, I'd say put it in the best.
Good.
The pistachio ice cream, though?
Favorite ice cream?
Really?
Yes,
I
really.
would put in at least awesome.
I don't like it, personally.
Also don't like it, but I guess for ball cap's sake, I'm gonna keep it.
Oh wow, that's the one line I get to myself. Okay, I'll take what I can get here in this
I mean,
madhouse.
It's in very low awesome, though.
Now, here's my question: what in the nine hells is that?
This?
That
It's a Turkish
I'm-
delight.
With
I
pistachios?
like
Yeah.
them, but I'm not a huge fan of them.
I've had Turkish
don't
delights
like-
before. They're alright, but
They're fine. I've had them like a few times, and they're okay. And also nothing that I would like try and eat again. I wouldn't like crave this.
yeah, I've basically had them only the one time, and I've never really wanted them again. I'd put them in meh, honestly. They're not offensive, but they're not remarkable in any way.
This one though is called baklava.
I don't go after them, but I do enjoy a good baklava.
They're really good. I would put them very, very high up. I love baklava.
I would say put them in like the high kind of goods. Has anybody else had a baklava?
No.
No. Aren't you European?
Well, I'm not weird.
Weird! Baklava!
I have no clue what that is.
You don't have Middle Eastern friends?
No.
I love them. Honestly, whenever I see a baklava, I pretty much always get it.
Good,
Alright,
good for you.
I'm gonna put it in front of the coconut curry.
Yeah, sure, honestly.
This is Watergate salad. Watergate salad is a side dish salad or dessert salad made from pistachio pudding, canned pineapple, whipped topping, crushed pecans, and marshmallows.
No.
All right, I'm gonna save everybody from dry heaving for the rest of the stream. Has anybody eaten this before?
No, but I would also probably kill myself before eating it.
Well, then let's just go ahead and put it in. I don't know what this is and move on with our lives
Yeah,
before we
throw that in the
have-
dumpster and fucking move on.
I'm looking at like a length of rope right now that's like next to me, and it's looking pretty good right now.
Walnut.
Shout out to onealmond.com. They pay me every time I say it.
Do they?
Damn.
Nope, but maybe one day. I think walnuts are fine.
How about a low kind of good?
You know what? I would say put them in front of the roasted, in front or behind roasted chestnuts. No, you know what? Put them behind roasted chestnuts. I would say in front of the coconut water. Any objections in the peanut gallery? But Tish. Now, sunflower. Am I to assume what's next on the itinerary is walnut ice cream?
Yeah,
Because I do enjoy walnut ice cream.
I do. I also do. I do like walnut ice cream. I feel like walnut ice cream might be better than coconut ice cream.
I kind of want to put it behind the coconut curry.
In front of the candied almonds?
Yeah.
I'm putting it there. This is basically just a walnut, like it's like walnuts in syrup, and they're used on as topping for ice cream or other desserts.
I don't know if I've ever had that before.
If I'm the only person here, I'm just gonna put it on a mid-meh.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Next up is walnut oil.
Has anybody ever knowingly eaten walnut oil before?
No.
Can't say knowingly.
Me neither. So it sounds to me like it's gonna go into the teal right there.
Next one is walnut brownies.
I'm a KMS. Put them in low KMS.
You don't like brownies?
I like
I'm,
walnut
ki-
brownies.
I'm kidding. I just wanted to get your goat sunflower. They're really good.
I love them. I feel like they're better than just brownies by themselves.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'd say that.
I don't think they're better than brownies by themselves, but they are great.
Gonna put funky into I'ma kill myself.
I mean, you eat enough brownies, it'll happen anyway, right?
How many brownies do you have to eat to die?
I mean, you would die eventually if
At
that's all you
least
had there,
two.
because there would be diabetes at some point. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
And if you couldn't like lose the foot fast enough, then definitely.
I'm gonna start a challenge. Only eat brownies for like a year.
All right.
Don't do that.
All right, I'll make sure to add something nice on your epitaph there, Flower.
No matter how many people said don't do it, she decided to go anyways. The truest of bravery.
I'd put them in low awesome. Yeah, just in front. But
front.
below the Nutella.
The next one is something very dear to me, walnut cake.
I'd definitely say walnut cake is like really up there. Just like with like its simplicity, like its texture, its like sweetness.
Yeah.
I would honestly put it in the kind of good, just in front of the baklava.
I would put it behind baklava.
I'm not a cake person in general, so
I'm okay
Yeah.
with putting it behind baklava. Acorns.
I'm pretty confident I've never eaten an acorn before.
I've also never eaten an acorn.
They're not my favorite. I've had acorn stuff, but like never an acorn by itself.
yeah, same.
Okay, well, if you've never had acorns by themselves, then yeah, I would say that goes right there.
Then I need to ask Andrew if he had acorn jelly.
No.
You haven't?
Have you eaten it?
I haven't.
Hmm. Gross.
I mean, it feels gross to me. Any jelly feels gross to me because I do not like gelatin. These are beech nuts.
Beech nuts.
Don't think I've ever had them before.
Nope.
You know the difference between beech nuts and deer nuts? Beech nuts you can get for $5. Deer nuts you can find them for under $1.
Oh,
Okay, I have actually tried beech nuts.
Oh,
I kind of enjoyed them. Honestly, you don't
So
get
where
a
would you put
lot
them?
from them. Like low, kind of good.
I'm just sad that meringue is still in the mix.
Yeah, because that's where it belongs, flour.
I would have put it on also, but I wasn't here.
Nope. Too late.
These are, let me look, it's bread nuts.
Never had, but I've heard they're okay.
There
Oh,
should
those.
be a tier. I've heard they're okay.
I don't like them.
Oh, so you've had them.
You've
Okay, so where would you
Wow,
put them?
Funky is actually the person we need here for the nuts.
Like either high bad or low meh.
These are candle nuts.
That sounds made up.
Okay, also known as candleberry, Indian walnut, kamiri, Warnish tree, nuez de la India, buaqueras. God, I'm not gonna pronounce all of these.
Yeah, you're just throwing phrases at me that I'd imagine like a bitch pouring over a cauldron would repeat, but none of this is familiar to me.
Those I haven't tried.
Okay, I'm putting them in, I don't know. From candle nuts, they make anemona.
I can already say I've never had it before. That sounds like some sort of like bowel sickness. I can safely say I haven't had it before.
It's used in traditional Hawaiian cooking.
Sure. No clue.
I mean, I guess if that's what they want to do with their lives, but okay.
Putting nuts into cooking.
That's their choice.
Sesame seeds.
I don't think I've ever had them by themselves. I've never just taken like a handful of sesame seeds and just like shove them in my mouth.
I've taken a handful of sesame seeds and put them in like sauces or into my soups or on top of buns.
Yeah, I've definitely made sauces with sesame seeds before.
They enhance things, I would say. I mean, have you ever eaten a burger and you've been like zoned out and then you just pick at the sesame seeds and just eat them?
I think I did when I was like 7.
It still counts if you remember.
All right, so we'll put picking at sesame seeds in the high meh, but the sesame seeds themselves, I just don't imagine me taking just a handful of sesame seeds and shoving them in my mouth and chewing on them like a cow chews cud.
Yeah, they don't have a lot by themselves, but they definitely do add a nice neutral crunch to everything. I guess kind of high meh?
Yeah, like meh, I think too.
Yeah, so I guess just to compromise, we'd put them like in the mid meh. That's an inoffensive place that they can just sit.
Next up is sesame oil, which I like using a lot in my cooking. I really like the taste of the sesame oil.
I don't think I've ever had sesame oil. I typically use canola oil, but it doesn't sound like a bad idea.
And I think it's a good flavor.
You've been having hiccups on and off this whole time.
Yeah. So
You gotta stop the heavy drinking there, Sunflower.
it's a Red Bull.
Wow, that's like the extreme stuff. Holy damn. So where would you put sesame oil then? Because it sounds like it's your ballpark more than it is mine.
Yeah, it's also very nice to add flavors, but like it's so specific that like you gotta know when to use it. But like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
I put it kind of good.
food.
Yeah, that's where I would put it. I use olive oil myself, so I don't know.
Yeah, see, but olive is not a nut.
Or your thing than my thing.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Next up is something that I cannot talk about is tahini.
The sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had it on stuff. I just
Oh.
didn't know it was made out of
Alright, well,
a nut.
sounds,
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, it's made out of sesame.
I just never knew. Okay, cool.
Do
Okay, I
you
learned.
like tahini?
yeah,
Yeah,
sounds like
I like
sounds like
sesame.
you're the one that's gonna put this one on the board then.
In terms of sauce, like it's a very good sauce to have with spicy food, and it does very well with anything that's a bit more herbal. So Middle Eastern style foods or Greek, honestly, as well. I would put it in kind of good in mid, below coconut milk.
Then we have poppy seeds. You could think of it as opium.
They're good. They have a nice crunch to it, good flavor. Not really as filling as other nuts. Honestly, I would put it like low, kind of good. How about sesame?
Now we have poppy seed bagel.
I like poppy seed cakes, not bagels. It's okay, but like not really my go-to.
I'd prefer like regular bagels over that. Oh, but bagels with like raisins and like a little bit of cinnamon in them, that's so good.
It's not a fucking nut. Poppy seeds on bread or in cake deserve best tier? I think poppy seeds on breads are awesome.
I'd put a poppy seed bagel in meh.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm doing high mad these.
Fine.
Poppy seed cake?
I can't say I've tried it.
You have never?
I don't.
Yep.
I
You're
don't think.
European!
I don't think I've had it before.
Oh wait, actually, I got this like recently. Yeah, but that was my first time though.
The first time is
Yeah.
always like a bit awkward.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
My opinion is best tier, but like Funky is already putting it down.
Don't pull that.
Any one of the low tiers is fine with me.
In the low tiers,
I don't really have an opinion on poppy related items.
I'm gonna put it in kinda good. In low kinda good.
Yeah, alright. Just keep it the fuck away from pistachio ice cream and we're fine.
I was agreeing with you to put it in the best.
So high kinda good. Oh.
Yes, at bare minimum.
This one is, I just don't know what this is. I don't know what kind of nut this is supposed to be.
I don't think I know it. I
I would just put it into Google image search. I have no fucking clue.
I think we're just gonna put it in I don't know.
Yeah. Oh wow. This is our list. Garrett said it looks like deer shit. I don't think that's a nut.
Sadly.
Huh?
Oh
Try
shit!
me.
Wait, I have an acorn jelly.
You've had.
I forgot. It's in some Asian sweets. I just forget.
Yeah.
It's actually really fucking good.
Then where do you want to put the acorn jelly?
I would put it in kind of good above. Okay, after the candied almond.
Well, you know what we need now?
good.
We need Sunflower to make an outro for this video.
Yes.
I hope everyone is happy with the list and agrees with everything and isn't gonna be mad at me at the next video telling me I did everything wrong.
I'm gonna send so many hate comments.
Alright, One
Can't wait
Almond
to like it.
Nation. That is the official nut tier list today on YouTube. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And please support us on Patreon for more nut tiers.
Don't have a Patreon.
Yeah,
Make one.